Well, we'll keep practicing here. The other one I need, what else do I need? I need a display name. Alright, if I look down here under display name, it's basically first name, last name. So using the same formula, I want it to equal A3, and I want to have a space between it so it actually displays properly. So I'm going to go and quotes, space, quotes, and B3. So I'm saying I want the value of this cell to equal the value of A3 and a space and B3. That's going to be my display name now. We'll copy that down. Alright, so there's the formula. Equals A3 and quotes, space, quotes, and B3. Now we need to give everybody a password. In this case, I want it to be our classroom password, password 01. Yeah. What? Yep. Okay, so password 01, but watch what happens when I go to copy this down. It's going to increment it by 1, and you'll see here on the side that it's going 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not going to want that, but we'll keep copying it down. When we get done, it'll give us an option to change that. So we get down here at the end, password 99, but click on this autofill options, get the drop down menu, and you want to just copy the cell. So it ends up being password 01 for everybody. Could. I guess. I don't know. I don't know Excel that well. There's probably more than one way to do it. Alright, the next thing we need to add is what's called the principal name. And the principal name basically consists of your SAM account name at your domain name. So we want this cell to equal G3 and quotes at, and then in your domain name, in my case it would be my domain name, right? So AbelMa at Miller.local. I got to double check. I'm pretty sure that's my domain name. Been a week. We better just double check. Yeah, Miller.local. Okay. So let's grab that, copy that down. All right. So let's see where these components fit into Active Directory. If I switch back to the server, yeah. Come on. So if I were to create a new user, this is where all the information is going to go. We've got a first name, middle initial, last name, full name, user login name, but you'll see that the user login name is half of what we just created, the principal name, at Miller.local. Right? So if I were to create one, let's cancel that and go and look at an existing one. Now you gotta remember, Active Directory is just a database. It's a big database of information. So The account information is like a directory entry. What's your name? Where are you at? What office are you in? What's your telephone number, email? You could put all that in there. We're just going to put in some name and address, and then under account we want the principal name, and we want a password so they can log in. All right. If I switch back to XP and look at the script, this is what we're basically automatically putting into the Active Directory. The SAM name, a container name in this case is going to be the same, or common name. There's the display name, first name, last name, street, city, state, zip, password, principal name. All right. We're going to we're going to take out these 3 lines right here because we don't need them. Let's just take them right out. Maybe I shouldn't take them out so that I could answer yes or no to that, because now they're gone. Okay. The last 3 lines. Can I do an undo? All right, so I'll rem them out so that to rem out a line, you just put a single quote at the beginning of it. So those 3 lines will now be ignored. So we need to make sure that any reference to them, like profile path, is taken out. User account, last password. All right, so that's going to get changed. I'm going to save that. Now, the other thing is we need to synchronize which organizational unit that this script refers to. The author of this Guy Thomas, who wrote this 5 years ago, he used sample users as his organizational unit. I don't have an organizational unit called sample users, so I need to change that. And it's normal users. That's what I created. And the other thing we need to change is where in the world is this file going to be located, this Excel file. Now, the other thing is my file is called 100 customer list, and this was called user account list. So we need to correct that. The other thing is, it's probably not in my documents, it's out on my desktop, and I don't want to mess with all that. I'm going to copy it to the root of the C drive, so I don't have to hunt around for it. All right, so now the name of the file that this script is going to look for, the path to it, is the same as this file. So now we file, save as, computer, C, save. So, organizational unit, path and file name. Now we need to edit the script itself so that we're using the correct columns. So SAM account is column 7, so let's change that. It needs to be a 7. The common name, if you look on your sheet here, the common name CN is the same as display name, and that's 8. Oop, numlocks. 8. Display name will be 8. First name is going to be 1. Last name is 2. Column 2. Street is column 3. City 4.